Hello friends and welcome to this video. If you're watching this, it means you're a certified gamer. And certified gamers live longer, are happier, generally are taller, more attractive, higher IQ, and significantly easier to get a mortgage approved as well. So congratulations, you've made it. My opponent, this is his... back in the day, you had these qualifying tournaments for Brood War. I think they were called candidates or something like this. And if you would win them, you'd be allowed in the Brood War Premier League. I don't know how it worked. I never really watched Brood War, but either way, that's kind of what this is. I'm gatekeeping this poor Protoss player out of the big leagues right now. It's 5.6k MMR, and he thinks he belongs up here. The only reason he's stuck at 5.6k MMR is because he keeps getting cheesed by people. Or other people play very greedy and he gets behind in the early game. Or sometimes he's just not paying attention because his mom is being so annoying and talking to him while he's gaming. Doesn't she know he can't turn off this game? Actually, the other day I was thinking about this, and we might now have the first generation of moms and dads that know about the fact that video games can actually not be paused mid-game if you're playing online. You know, they grew up with online games. How freaking sick is this? This is probably the best age to be born, to be honest, just purely because of that. The threat of World War III looming over us is honestly is undone with the bonuses of living in this day and age. People always complain, oh, it's so much harder now. It's like, you know what it's like convincing a boomer that you actually cannot pause this video game. Because the only games they played before are Monopoly. And Monopoly always lasts 12 hours, so at some point you do have to eat. Not many people know this because I've never told this before, but one of my family traditions growing up was playing Monopoly on the 31st of December. And I think we did this for like 15 years. We'd all get together, play with a lot of people, and I can't recall a single time where we actually ended up finishing the Monopoly game. They actually told me that one time I wasn't there, because we'd always go to my aunt's house. The one time I wasn't there, they told me that they actually finished the Monopoly game, which I still don't really believe to this day, but all of them swear to it. We stopped going after that. Can't believe they did that. Where was I? Right. We're taking a fast third base. I feel like there's something wrong with my opponent. There's just four... He has 4 pylons, which is fairly little. I would have expected a 5th one already. So we're gonna send some masters out over here. See if we can catch some shenanigans. Oh, it's kind of disgusting now. What is he doing down there, though? What is he actually doing down there? I'm like 80% sure that there's going to be DTs coming in soon. But 80% is 80%, and it is not potentially enough. Is he just shading back right now, or what was that? I feel like he's shading back. I'm still fairly certain, by the way, that this is actually going to be DTs. Like, I don't have the confirmation that I want yet. I don't have the confirmation that you guys want either, but maybe you'll get it here. There's a couple of locations people usually put their Dark Shrine at, and I feel like I've checked most of them at this point. There's a chance he's also just going for like a proxy. I don't know where the hell it would be. So I'm actually getting a little bit afraid right now. I feel like he was missing a pylon. Wait, do you think this is the missing pylon? The mystery has been solved in the most saddest way, the most unsatisfying way. Okay, there's a third on the way. It's pretty late, though. I hope he's not playing a macro game. Oh, he's absolutely not playing a macro game. I don't know what he's doing, though. Okay, so there's going to be a double adept shade in over there. That much is obvious. I think there's a proxy here. I just don't see how he could make do without a proxy. I'm going to add a battery in the mix, too. Is he gonna shade in or blink into my main and force field? I swear they're gonna come here. Double adept shade. Let's get a third stalker over here to that. Why is he in this position? I don't understand. Does he not know that I'm seeing him? Like, I have full vision of what's going on here, boss. Oh, that was a really bad blink. Okay, we're gonna kill that. These guys move down here. I really wonder what his plan is. Okay, this is not a good plan. If that was his plan. Or well, it might have been a good plan, just the execution was fairly mediocre. I feel like once +1 finishes up, we're just gonna straight up win the game. He keeps warping in. That means there's a proxy gate over here. I have 2 observers for whatever reason. I'm not a huge fan of that. And I know he has a 3rd base. What the hell? No way. You never want to fully blink in, because fully blinking is almost always bad. You want to like semi-blink like I did there, you know? It's important. It really is important to semi-blink. Okay, we're going to add in 2 more gateways as well into the mix. He's probably going to blink on top of me right now. So it's important that we have a kind of an escape path, you know? I still believe him to be moving forward right now. Okay, now he's blinking back, so he can't anymore move forward. Do we have +1 yet? No, we don't. Yeah, he's taking serious damage. And my extra gates are finishing up as well. I'm still somewhat afraid. Like, I could see myself lose a little bit here. Do we have +1 now? Okay, we have +1. This feels okay, to be honest. That blink forward that I did probably wasn't okay, though. Oh. Yeah, all around I think we're just fine. Like the +1 is such a big deal, and I know he doesn't have +1. We're gonna take this gold base down here as well, and we're gonna scout down here too. The next thing that I'm gonna be afraid of is also gonna be quite simple. Heal is nasty. It's gonna be like DTs, I guess, maybe. Is DT something I'm gonna be afraid of? It might be. If he blinks forward right now, or if he decides to clear my Immortal, I think that's gonna go horribly. He's still just pushing out pure Stalkers. It probably does mean that he's in serious trouble. Like, +2 is going to be an absolute game over. Oh, that was an interesting blink forward. I always hate it when they do that. Like, blinking... Because if charge finishes up right in that moment, I just charge right in his face with Zealots with +1. Like, he gets even more butchered than he did right now. Yeah, this was low gate count. It wasn't a Proxy Dark Shrine like I thought, but it was an epic win nonetheless. And thus 1 point for me, and he doesn't make it into the big leagues. Stopped at the pearly gates of heaven, sent back down to hell to spend another eternity there. Try again next decade. Alright, he's here for the 2nd trial run. It's the same guy as before, 5.6k toss. Let's see what his plans are this time. I did not like what he was doing in the previous game. So, as a result, I'm going to do something which he won't like in this game. So then we're even. It feels wrong for him to ruin my day with bad strategies. It's now time for me to ruin his day with bad strategies. The difference between my bad strategies and his bad strategies is that mine usually work. So I've been thinking on this one for quite a while. As in, I played something similar the other day that was like this, and it worked out relatively well. So it's basically the same thing I did in the previous game, except I proxy a really fast pylon. Now the reason why this is so cool is because usually you cannot proxy a fast pylon, because then you get scouted. And the other guy is going to go like, hey, where's your fast pylon? There should be an extra one in your main base. But because you're skipping your first Stalker and you're building your Nexus before 3rd pylon, you technically don't need a 4th pylon. So this is one of those builds that only works if your opponent has a brain. Which is why it's, you know, it's going to be exciting to play, because so far we haven't really necessarily witnessed a lot of brain proof so far yet in this, you know, out of my... This is a fast scout, what the hell? Dude, he really wants to play a solid macro game. You think he knows about the battery trick? I freaking love batteries. There it is. So what we're gonna do is, the moment I'm getting closer to my core finishing up, I'm gonna send a worker downstairs. And then we're gonna lock him inside of my main base with a battery. That is really the entire plan. This is not some... Oh crap, I forgot my freaking pylon. Ooh, this could actually end up quite poorly. Okay, he's not here. So now we know where he is. I don't really have to think about anything else anymore. Just gonna go down there. Okay, look at him. He's completely out of position right now. Very unfortunate for him indeed. Very unfortunate. Look at him. Oh no. See, people always, they think that it's good enough to go to the ramp at 2 minutes in. No, you need to be at the ramp 2 minutes in already, okay? If you're not at the ramp 2 minutes in, this is gonna happen. I'm going to lock you out of my natural. I'm gonna throw my base down the moment I want it. And would you look at that? Gonna get a... Actually, what you can do here as well is get this pylon. This is like the ultimate betrayal, pretty much. Like, this is a freaking crazy way of playing, okay? I bet he's never seen this in his life. Look at this. Look how fast this thing is. Look how ridiculous that is. That makes no sense to my opponent, right? It really doesn't, because it doesn't make any sense. We're going to build a pylon up here. We're going to need to build another pylon a little bit later on. And the main goal for me right now is to not die. Like, that's not a very revolutionary goal, I guess, but it is a good goal to have. Actually, just in case this is adept, I'm going to send my worker over here. This adept could definitely ruin my life. Going to need one more pylon in the mix here. Look how freaking fast this is going to be, though. Like, if he's not scouting me right now, this guy's going to get cooked big time. Like, actually cooked big time. This is one of the fastest Dark Shrine rushes that you can do, while still pretending that you're not Dark Shrine rushing. Like, he's going to see this, he's going to be like, what the hell is this? This doesn't make any sense. But I just have 3 pylons, so this all looks normal as well. Like, it is really the perfect crime. So we're gonna go pretend like we just started this. That is good stuff. Or, well, not pretend that we just started. We did just start that. Just wanted to start it in time. So he has a sentry, which gives him... Oh, I think he figured it out. That's kind of impressive in him by itself. You know what? I give you like quite some credit for that. But it might be because he doesn't understand this build order. Like I said, so with this build order, 3 pylons is enough to afford everything. So technically, this isn't super suspicious. You know what I mean? Like, it is still suspicious, but it's not as suspicious as it usually is. Like, I could have built a 4th pylon. You just don't have to. So sometimes you can get a faster 3rd base or something. So the way that I'm going to play here is I'm taking what we call a double risk. Okay, he already found my Dark Shrine right now. Thank God I didn't take my double risk quite yet. Okay, we're going to get the double DTs in here. Freaking love double DTs. We're going to proxy a Nexus. That's my double risk. The problem is that he might try and come and kill my Dark Shrine at some point. Which would also mean I will lose this base then. That is something that maybe I should have thought about a little bit harder. Gonna start a fort. One of the many rules in StarCraft 2 is whenever you DT rush someone else, there is a 0% chance that they will also build DTs themselves. It is impossible. Proven. Proven by many researchers. Many different types of researchers. Very high level ones. Okay, I think we're gonna go actually into maybe even an extra 3rd base. So I call this an extra 3rd base because I already have a 3rd. So it's not really an extra 3rd, it's just gonna be like... I want to pretend like I'm expanding as well. I want him to be afraid of attacking. I'm gonna take a 3rd gas. So I want him to believe that I'm afraid of life. Okay, this is a 3rd base. It's actually about the same time as my 3rd base, which was really freaking fast. So I want him to be scared as hell. Like, that is basically what I want. So we're gonna cut workers a bit, maybe. And I want to show nothing at home. That way he probably thinks I'm attacking him. Well, in reality, I'm doing the complete opposite of attacking him. But this should scare the ever-living crap out of him. It's really the only goal in my life. Okay, here we go. Oh, I hope he didn't see that. I don't think he did. Okay, so we now have full saturation here. So we can just unsubscribe that thing from our next side here. And we're just going to pretend it doesn't exist anymore. Which is fantastic news. Okay, we have charge. Gonna get an Archon in here as well. He probably is still looking for me. But he's never gonna find me. Because I'm not around. Probably out committing felonies. This base up. I kind of want to build a cannon here just in case. But at the same time, I feel like a cannon would weaken my... like the entire point of what I'm doing here. Okay, he's cutting workers big time. He's getting stalkers as well. Stalkers are very good. The problem with the stalker is simple. Is that you... it's not so good against immortals. Okay, he's getting Templar Archives. Oh, he's 4 gas as well. That's interesting. I hadn't actually expected that. But he has 1, 2, 3. So this is 5 plus 2 plus 3 more. 5 plus 2 plus 3 more. 10. 10 gateways already. Which is quite a lot, actually. This is really quite a lot. I'm not saying I'm afraid of it. Does he have a forge as well? Yeah, he has a forge too. Okay. So far, his reads have been pretty on point. The fact that he hasn't spotted this base yet is helping me out massively. I really want to get a kill on that. Okay, that was neat. And every single extra immortal that I get is also going to be useful. I still want him to believe that I'm potentially attacking him. Because in reality, I'm already outmining him right now. So I don't actually have to do very much anymore. I just need to check to make sure that he doesn't take a 4th base. And the moment he takes a 4th base, I can make a call. I can say, okay, either I'm going to attack you right now, because I'm going to be stronger for a bit, or I'm just going to go up to a good work account here. So I'm much stronger economically. So he must be really confused. He's like, man, this guy is freaking nothing. He's building cannons and everything. I think he might be trying to attack me as well, by the way. It's a weird setup, though, that he's got going. I don't quite understand why. Like, he must know that I have something... Like, there's something that's off right now. Like, he should be capable of figuring that out. Because, like, why would I be capable of attacking him? Like, this should not be possible for him. Because I should have just more units than him. I had a much faster Nexus. So, him attacking me in all... Like, whatever read he makes is just incorrect. If he knows I have a proxy, he should find my proxy. If he thinks I don't have a proxy, he's attacking into someone that has less workers than him. Which, why would you attack into that? I guess it works. It's a good reason to attack into someone, is winning the game. Holy crap. Oh my god, here I am with my crap talking, huh? You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Harstem fans around the world. In freaking shambles. Guardian shield on the way. The nice thing is that I'm still out-mining him, so there might be a possibility that I, you know, make something happen here. Gone. But just because he's winning doesn't mean he made the right move. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. I tell you guys what the right move is, okay? That's how we do it here. That was definitely not a right move. Although he did force out a Guardian Shield. Well, he didn't really force it out. I just used my Guardian Shield because I was ready to poop myself. It's slightly different. Not super forced, to be honest. Yeah, let's see if we can win. Okay, now we can. All the trick in the book. Sniping detection. Yeah. Oh, God. I wonder if this is good enough, actually. I mean, we still have 3 Archons. These DTs are smashing. Like, they're phenomenal. Dude, they're killing... Oh my god, I'm still losing? How is this possible? Does he not see that he's losing everything to 2 DTs? Maybe he doesn't realize he doesn't have vision? Imagine a blind person doesn't get told that other people can see. You think they'd understand? It's kind of maybe what is with him, you know? It's like no one told him that he couldn't see. He thinks everyone is the same. It's like, oh my god, how do other people do this? This is freaking hell. I never thought about this, but there must be a first time where they tell a blind person about that. That must be... I wonder how that works. I also wonder if there's any people that are watching me right now that happen to be blind. And if so, do you still enjoy listening to StarCraft? Is it because you used to play StarCraft before you became blind? Or is it because you just like hearing bad Dutch accents talk about the video game? I'm actually very curious now. So difficult to imagine. Alright. I feel like my position is very good though. That is not hard to imagine. Like, my immortal count is phenomenal. I can't imagine him thinking that this is a good spot for him, though. Like, he should know that something is so horribly wrong. It's like, it should actually be impossible for me to be in this game, according to what he's been seeing, you know? Yeah, here we go. Steel's only on +1, by the way, which is actually a huge blunder for him. Does he really think I'm not gonna snipe his things again? He's so freaking wrong, huh? Oh, actually. Not sniping anything. Okay, so there's 2 over here. It's going to be just fine. I do need to cancel that eventually. Move this back. Do I need to cancel? Maybe I can save it. It's gonna be close, that's for sure. I think it's gonna be real close. That will be fine. I think we do get this, right? Oh crap, I should have cancelled it. I think that's a risk that I was willing to... Well, it is definitely a risk I was willing to take. Otherwise I wouldn't have taken it. But it was a risk that I think was fair to take as well. Like, it was very close. You know, sometimes in life things don't go the right way because you took a risk. But that doesn't mean taking the risk was bad. Although in retrospect, probably taking that risk was dumb and bad. Okay, we're just going to continue attacking. He's going to be real... He's going to hit the rewind button, and I think it's going to be his first desk that he'll smash in 2026. Fantastic. Love to be responsible for that type of stuff. I think I'm going to have to warp in a freaking DT here now. Oh, he's going again. He's like, you know what? The last 2 fights didn't go well. And somehow you keep having more units than me. But this is my time to shine. Okay, this is now we're truly talking. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna lose that. Okay, now I'm just waiting there. I was gonna be afraid I was gonna lose this base again, and I might, but no, I won't. It also has this thing in the main. Maybe there's DT somewhere? No, there's not. No GG! And the first desk probably did go down. I think he just saw it already, right? Yeah, look at that. He just scouted. In the last dying seconds, he realized I had a proxy nexus. And I've had it for a while. Unfortunate. We're gonna go again, and we'll see if we can gatekeep him out of the heavenly area of Grandmaster one more time. We actually have the same exact opponent one more time, but because nothing happened in the first 3 minutes and 37 seconds, except me ranting about nothing, I decided to just cut that part out and just start from here. I'm playing Robo. He just copied my build order, which is completely fair. You know, if I would have lost to someone twice in a row, I'd also stop scouting and open up sentry first every single game. What my opponent doesn't know yet, potentially, is that what I've been doing so far is actually extremely unsafe. So if we play him another time, I'm actually gonna all-in him. Now he also needs to play... Oh, he's taking 4 gas. That makes legitimately 0 sense. I do not know what this is. I was gonna give him some credits for doing something, but I don't know what the something is that he is doing. This makes very little sense to me. Did I build a Twilight already just now? No, I didn't. I wish I had, though. Okay, we're just gonna send this thing across the map. What is he doing? Is he gonna go into like a DT drop? What? What is... Oracle? Into Twilight? I do not know what the hell this is. This seems extraordinarily bad, though. This is what happens when you tell kids that they're very smart and creative and they start inventing like their own vehicles or something. And it goes, okay, and the wheels are squares. Like, fantastic. Well done. So smart. It's gonna be Charge Lot all in behind. It's Charge Archon, actually. So we can just do the same thing, except I'll have an extra base. Oh, this is gonna be phenomenal, isn't it? That also means that he's most likely has a... he's not building a third base, is he? No, that's not possible. It's a fake third base. So we're just fully cutting workers here right now. We're gonna go 10 gates. Is he going already or no? Oh, hell yeah, he's going already. We could actually be in trouble. Maybe square wheels are the future. What do you guys know about wheels? Huh? Freaking old folks. God, I hate old people. Round wheels. Common sense. Common sense is one of the worst things. Okay, he's actually... I'm not sure if he's going for it, though. It feels like he shouldn't be capable of going for it, you know what I mean? Okay, he's gonna lose that. That means there's no more threat. I knew there was going to be a gateway there. Like, it was the only thing that made any sense. I'm not sure why I didn't try stopping him, though. We can pull everything in. Come on. Another thing that's actually gonna be very frustrating for my opponent is that I can build, like, infinite... Oh, he's doing the same thing. Infinite of these. I want to charge. Look at this. This is bad. I think. Maybe. I don't know if it was bad or good. This is one of the weirdest builds I've played against in my life. But it's just a 2-base all in. Let's not forget about that. I think I'm losing. Oh no. I cannot believe I called this build terrible and then I lost to it. What does that make me? Worse. What is worse than terrible? Oh no. I can't believe he also copied my opener and then won. He went 10 gates as well. But he did it without a robo and without a third. He did get a Stargate, which did nothing. I cannot believe I lost to a guy in a square-wheeled vehicle. This is probably the worst thing that has happened to me so far this year. To be fair, I woke up like 5 hours ago. So it's been relatively short in the new year as well. It's my second video I make of the year though, so impressive stuff. I think we're going to end like this, with an arrogant pro gamer getting destroyed by a humble 5.6k Protoss player that takes back all of his MMR in one go. All right, that will be it for me today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you did, smack the like button, not the people next to you. And I'll see you all next time.